Hello there, Fro here again with weekly football picks video. Recapping week 15 and doing picks for week 16. I'm feeling better than last week, so hopefully I won't be phlegming as much or coughing or anything like that. Here and there will be. But anywho, went 9-7 this past week. It's a lot better than going 5-11 the week before. So let's just get right into it. Thursday night was Denver at Indy. 2 more weeks, Colts fans. 2 more weeks. I picked Denver to win. They won 25-13. Osweiler looked awesome against us. I mean, why am I'm not surprised. He went 2-0 against us last year with the Texans and single-handedly kept us from having a chance at the playoffs. Just bad. Just bad. I'm glad we lost, but my God, it's hard to watch. Chicago at Detroit. I picked Detroit to win. They won 20-10. Not a real surprise there. I mean, Trubisky didn't look very good. I mean, he had some decent plays, but he also threw 3 picks, and it's a young team. The Chargers at Kansas City. I picked the Chargers to win, and hey, the Chiefs are starting to recapture their mojo a little bit here. They won 30-13, so I got that one wrong, but I mean, the AFC needs any competition it can get at this point. But we'll get into that later in this recap. Miami at Buffalo. I picked Miami to win. They lost 24-16. I mean, Buffalo still has a chance at the playoffs. I hope they do make it. Those crazy-ass Bill fans deserve it, I guess. You know, so maybe they'll throw some more dildos on the field. That's all I can hope for. Baltimore, Cleveland. I picked Baltimore to win, and they won 27-10. No surprise there, Cleveland is bad. Speaking of bad, Cincinnati at Minnesota. I picked Minnesota to win. They won 34-7. Reports are that Marvin Lewis is going to leave the team after the year. Of course, he's going to quit before they fire him. You know he should have been fired years ago. How many years? Like 14 years now? No playoff wins? Awful. Minnesota's legit. Case Keenum playing really great. And that defense is awesome. Minnesota is, with the Wentz injury, could be the team that beat the NFC. They have a legitimate shot of hosting the playoffs or hosting the Super Bowl this year. Jets at New Orleans. I picked New Orleans to win, and they won 31-19. The Jets kept this respectable for a while, but Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, just the best running back duo in the league, and they're both great runners and also really great pass catchers. Breeze doesn't even have to do much, but he still made some plays, and they're one of the top teams to watch in the NFC. NFC's gonna be interesting in the playoffs. Philly at New York. Giants. Picked Eagles to win. They won 34-29, and this was looking bad for a while. I was hoping the Giants would win because it would move the Colts up into second place in what do you call it? Draft order. That's what I'm thinking of. But hey, the Eagles found a way to win. Foles played well, but I don't know what happened to the Eagles' defense for most of that game, but they played when they had to. They made stops in near the end. Arizona at Washington. I picked Arizona to win. They lost 20-15. Who cares about that game? But I got that one wrong. Green Bay, Carolina. Return of Aaron Rodgers. I picked the Packers, and they lost 31-24. Packers had a chance, but it was just too much for them to overcome this year. I mean, they still would have had a very slim chance of making the playoffs, even if they did win. Excuse me. But with Atlanta winning tonight, they were officially eliminated. So they most likely are going to play Hundley the rest of the year. But Rodgers threw 3 picks. Didn't look that great. I mean, he didn't look terrible either. They were still able to put points up. You know, they moved the ball better than when they had Hundley. But what are you going to do? Carolina playing well. Another team in the mix in the wide open NFC. Rams at Seattle. I picked Seattle to win and Russell Wilson to launch himself back into the MVP discussion, but that didn't happen. My God, the Rams looked good. Gurley is a beast and launched himself near the top of the MVP right now. But they'll give it to Brady. It's going to be Brady at this point. Wentz getting hurt, Antonio Brown getting hurt. And Russell Wilson falling apart the last 2 weeks. Well, the Seahawks in general falling apart. But Rams, man, they're better team in the wide open NFC, and Sean McVay is easily coach of the year. If it ain't him, I don't know. Who know. They should just get rid of the award, not reward. But Seattle, I mean, dysfunction. You got teammates fighting amongst each other on Twitter and stuff, and that team just looks like they're shot. I mean, they still have a chance to the playoffs, but Houston at Jacksonville. I picked Jacksonville to win. They won 45-7. No surprise there. Jacksonville's defense is amazing. They didn't even need Fournette, who didn't even play, and hell, even Marquise Lee got hurt. And Bortles has been playing really well the past month. I'll give credit where credit's due. If he can play like that, they have a legitimate shot to do something in the playoffs. And they clinched the playoff spot for the first time in a decade, so good for them. The game that pretty much makes me not want to watch football ever again. New England at Pittsburgh. I picked Pittsburgh to win. They lost 27-24. And I'm not going to sit here and rant and bitch about that game any more than most people have already. All I'm going to say is that the fucking Steelers got screwed. And I can't stand Gronk. He's a fucking big man child. But Patriots won, so Brady's going to win MVP. What a surprise. Even though he fucking threw a pick on the last drive, but of course it was dropped. I mean, that's only the fourth time out of the last 5 game-winning drives that's happened. That he's thrown what should have been a pick, but the other team was just dropped a stone-cold pick. And then they went on and freaking won the game. I mean, I just don't know. There must be a heaven and hell, because Belichick sold his soul, or Brady sold his soul. They both sold his soul to the devil, because they can do no wrong, and they are just surrounded by fortune forever. Anywho, Tennessee at San Francisco. I picked San Francisco to win in my upset, and they won 25-23. I'll tell you what, Garoppolo looks pretty good, and he is elite at setting his team up in field goal range. I think in the 3 games he's played where they've had 3 touchdown drives and 18 field goal attempts or something like that. And when he gets some more weapons, gonna start punching him, I think he's gonna be pretty damn good. They're gonna probably franchise tag him or whatever, but you guys got a quarterback now. Niners got something to look forward to. Dallas at Oakland. Speaking of stupid rules, I mean, the catch rule is the worst rule in the NFL, and the second worst rule is the fact that if you fumble and it goes into the end zone, the defense gets it even though they didn't recover it. The ball should go back to the 10 or 20 yard line or something and still be the offense's ball. The defense didn't do anything to recover the ball. I mean, that is just a dumb rule, and we're getting rewarded for nothing. Anyway, Dallas won 2017, so I got that one wrong, and it was a decent game. Oakland had a chance. Carr tried to make a crazy play, but he freaking fumbled it up back in the end zone. What are you going to do? And now you got to mention the index card thing. Well, I guess I just did mention it, but I'm just going to gloss over that. I mean, that was... What a crazy Sunday it was. That's all I got to say. Ending on Monday night, Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Atlanta held on to win 24-21. Atlanta, your defense better start playing better if you guys want to do anything in the playoffs, but... Freeman looked good, minus the fact he had 2 fumbles, but, it was fortunate that the team recovered it, and they still got good offense. If their defense can start playing better, they could be in that mix too. Like I said, the NFC's going to be interesting. As much as the Pittsburgh and New England game makes me not want to watch football ever again, I seriously might just watch the Colts game just because I'm such a diehard Colts fan, and they give me eye herpes watching them, but I'll still watch them. But I might not watch any more games the rest of the year, because that really just soured my stomach. On to week 16, and once again, the first game of the week. It might not even be the first game, but it's a Saturday game. Indy, Baltimore. Well, congrats, Baltimore. You're another step closer to making the wild card, because it's going to be ugly. Look for Baltimore to win big. Oh, man. Indy just put 2 more stars in IR today, so who cares? Minnesota, Green Bay. Look for Hundley to play this game. Green Bay is officially eliminated. Would have picked Minnesota to win anyway. They're on a different level right now, and Green Bay has some work to do with that roster besides Rodgers. Cleveland at Chicago. This is your chance, Cleveland. Get off the schneid. Get that 1 win so you don't go 0-16. I'm picking Cleveland. Good for you guys. You probably still lose, but I'm picking you. Detroit at Cincinnati. Speaking of terrible teams, the Bengals are awful. They've given up on their coach. Their coach has given up on them. Whatever. Detroit wins. Rams at Tennessee. The Titans might be the worst 8-6 team I've ever seen that I can recall. They just do not look good, and they've also lost to the Colts this year. And that tells you more than you need to know. I'm picking the Rams to win. Rams look awesome, and like I said, Titans might be the worst 8-6 team I've ever seen. But hey, they still have a chance at the playoffs. Even if they still lose, they still have a chance just because the AFC sucks. Where was I? Miami at Kansas City. Kansas City's back on track. Miami is, well, they're Miami. They beat New England. They had their one. That was their Super Bowl for them, basically. Now they're back to being Miami. Kansas City wins that game. Buffalo, New England. New England. Sorry, Buffalo. Atlanta and New Orleans. Atlanta really needs this game, but Saints at home, and the way Winston and that Bucs offense looked against them, look for the Saints to win this game. Chargers at the Jets. Jets kept it competitive, but Bryce Petty is not as good as McCown. And Chargers win to get back to try to stay in the wild card hunt. Yeah, I'm picking Chargers. The who gives a shit game of the week, Denver, Washington. Let's see. Washington. Yeah, that works. I already have Washington circled, but who cares about that game, really? Both teams have pretty much given up on the year. Tampa Bay, Carolina. Carolina, that's an easy one. But wouldn't surprise me if they lost just because that's the year it's been. Jacksonville at San Francisco. Jacksonville at San Fran. Jacksonville. I don't think Garoppolo's got a good game this week because Jacksonville's defense is just insane. And Bortles is playing well. They're going to be hard to beat, and they'll definitely win this week, in my opinion. Seattle at Dallas. Seattle is absolutely a dumpster fire now. Just so dysfunctional. Teammates fighting, and they just look pathetic. The Legion of Boom, it looks like the Legion of Bums. And Dallas gets Zeke back. And they still have an outside shot at making the playoffs, so I'm picking the Cowboys to win that game. Wow, Seattle. The New York Football Giants at the Cardinals. Wow. These are some good games this week. Some real nail biters. Look for the Giants to win. And the Giants win, the Colts lose. The Colts move up into the second draft spot. That's just so great. Not like it really matters. Our entire franchise hinges on the fact that we have a quarterback next year. And luck might need our surgery. Yeah, fuck it. Thanks, Irsay. Pittsburgh at Houston. Pittsburgh won't have Antonio Brown until the playoffs. Hopefully, they'll have him back for that. But Houston's terrible. Look for Pittsburgh to win that game pretty easily. Monday night, Oakland at Philly. Look for Napoleon Dynamite to win again at home. Look for Philly to win that game. And that's it. That's all I got. Man, between being a Colts fan and that fiasco of the Patriots and Steelers game, it's really getting hard to care about football anymore. But I still enjoy doing these videos. Still enjoy interacting with people that watch this stuff, and I'm just I'm gonna keep doing the videos until football season's over and even afterwards. But as always, I appreciate everybody who's watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell. You get notified when I freaking put more videos up. And give it a thumbs up. Comment below, any thoughts you have on football this year. How do you feel about that ending? Was it a catch? Was it a catch? Actually, no, I really don't care. I don't want to talk about that game anymore or anything. I love you all. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.